in this short video, I just want to break down addiction and look at the core components of addiction. What we do know about addiction is that it can be operationally defined as a behavior that features the 6 core components of addiction. So these 6 components of addiction were originally extracted from the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual for pathological gambling. So here we go. So the 6 components are as follows. We have salience, we have mood modification, we have tolerance, we also have withdrawal symptoms, we have conflict, and we have relapse. So they're the 6 core components of addiction. So just briefly go over these components. So to begin with, we have salience. This is when an activity or a behavior becomes the most important thing, or it becomes the most important activity in an individual's life and dominates their thinking. Mood modification is the subjective experiences that people report as a consequence of engaging in an activity. So a person may experience a buzz or a high. Following that, we have here is tolerance. This is increasing amounts of whatever behavior the person is engaging in. So, for example, if they were engaging in gambling, online gambling, or playing excessive amounts of online video games, the individual would want to increase the amount of time that they are spending online doing a particular activity. So increasing amounts of online gaming would be required to achieve the former mood modifying effects, so that feeling of a buzz or a high. So we've got to remember that the addictive activity can be any activity which causes this mood modifying effect. So it could be a chemical addiction or a non-chemical addiction. So it could be alcohol, drinking alcohol, or it could be drug taking, or it could be spending excessive amounts of time in an online gambling on an online gambling website. Then we have withdrawal symptoms, and this is the unpleasant feeling states or the physical effects that occur when the particular activity is discontinued or suddenly reduced. So a person may suffer from moodiness or irritability. Following that, you have conflict. This refers to the conflicts between the addict and those around them. So this could be friends, family, or it could be a partner. And finally, we have relapse. This is the tendency for repeated reversions to earlier patterns of the particular activity, for example, gambling or drug taking. So these are the 6 core components of addiction, and many researchers have acknowledged these components in their research. So it's backed by scientific literature. Thank you for listening.